Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of promote my new album. It's called Ascension by Missing Time. That's the name of my solo project I started a few years ago. I wrote the songs for this album like early 2023, and after making demos, I kind of shelved the project and forgot about it for a little while. I was busy working on some other things. Like I did this album with my band Planetarium called Lest We Hearken, which you should also check out. But eventually I listened to the demos again and surprisingly still really liked all the songs, so I decided to re-record them and finally put the album together for real. I recorded each track by myself at my home studio, just a really low budget kind of thing. Started with the drums, and then I overdubbed bass, guitar, keyboards, and vocals. It was important for me for the performances to feel live, so I tried to get everything in one take, do as like few edits as possible. Actually recorded video of me recording the album, so in the videos on this channel of me playing those songs, the video you see is what you're hearing on the album. But I took a few months to mix and master it. It was a real challenge. There's a lot of layers in these songs, and I just wanted everything to be audible, basically, not have anything totally drowned out in the mix. But I think it sounds all right on my headphones, my speakers in my car, so hopefully it translates to you. The album features 6 main songs and then 4 other little instrumental passages that just kind of fill out space, tie things together. I just kind of thought they were cool. But yeah, the main songs are just me jamming in different time signatures. Background Noise was the first song I wrote for the album, and it was the first single I released too. It's pretty straightforward psych rock jam. I was just kind of trying to create an atmosphere on that song. Title track was kind of me trying to write a Tool meets King Gizzard song. It's in like different subdivisions of 9. Some of the parts are more of a triplety 9/8 kind of feel, and then other parts it's just like a slow, steady 9/4. The bridge of that song was the hardest part of the album to record. It's that drum, almost a drum solo where I'm hitting all the toms and some sample pads of like tablas and congos and stuff like that, where there's like a synthesizer solo over top of everything. That probably took at least 50 takes, but it was worth it. I think it turned out pretty cool. My favorite song on the album is the closing track. It's called Radio Silence. It's like a prog rock tale about an astronaut who gets stranded on Mars with no way home. It's in 11/8 all the way through. Love that time signature. And it's on down-tuned guitars. They're tuned to C sharp. It's not like super heavy, but just a little darker. Very Rush inspired on the bass too. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, hit the link in the description to my Bandcamp page where you can listen to Ascension. If you like it, please consider buying it. I think it's $7. I guess what I'm trying to say is give me money. Money me, money now. Me money needing a lot now. Seriously though, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. That's a lot for me. Also, I have some live gigs coming up. I just joined a band called Foxy Grandma. I'm playing drums for them. We dress up like old ladies and play rock and roll. It's a good time. And you can catch me playing drums with them at Stanley's Pub in Cincinnati, Ohio on September 27th. And we're also playing the Berea Earth Warriors concert series in Irvine, Kentucky on October 18th. I've had a lot of fun playing my first couple gigs this year, so I'm hoping to keep doing that with both my bands. Thanks for watching.